I showed up to my therapy session higher than God himself. I am 20 years old now, however this story takes place back in junior year of high school when I was 16, I believe. I will be tweaking some details as this is a very public subreddit and I want no ties back to me directly, and also posting on a throwaway account for added security. Let me paint you a picture with some relevant but not necessary context, so feel free to skip to paragraph 2. Then we'll get into the juicy stuff. My parents divorced back when I was very young. My father has always been a douche canoe that wanted nothing to do with me unless it benefited him directly. I'm not even kidding, I saw this dude like once every couple months. And the occasional holiday. When I was around 10, I told him that I wanted nothing to do with him anymore, and requested he sign away his rights to my mom. He agreed and I never heard from him again. That is until shit hit the fan with my mom. She has never really been the ideal parent. I love her to death, but she definitely crosses far too many lines, and I will not go into more detail than that, as I still struggle to accept all the bullshit she's put me through. Back to shit hitting the fan, I have 3 siblings and we're all 2 years apart. At this current moment in time, I was 15, and my sister Stephanie was 17. My oldest sister was still staying with my mom, but she was an adult at this time, and sided with my mom after everything, so fuck her. Well, my mom crossed a line too far, and Stephanie decided enough was enough, and I don't blame her. To make a long story short, I got woken up in the middle of the night to the sound of Stephanie getting the absolute shit beat out of her. There was no holding back. Because of patterns in our life of being woken up in the middle of the night to be yelled at or worse, I had pieced together in the first few seconds that this was not something I was supposed to see, so I pretended to be asleep. Well, I saw it all. We had immense evidence with both of our testimonies, and the bruising all over Stephanie. My oldest sister had lied, and said she witnessed the whole thing and it was just a verbal argument. So yeah, again, fuck her. We won the case, and never had to speak to her again. That sent us into the system as nobody in our family wanted to take us in, because we were liars. The parents of one of Stephanie's friends offered to take us in, and there we stayed, for about 2 weeks, until things started to get really weird. Again, I won't go into details, but I felt unsafe in that home. Leaving me with no other choice, I reached out to my estranged father to see if he'd take me in, and to my surprise, he agreed. Stephanie unfortunately just wrote it out there, as she was a month from being 18 anyways, and had plenty saved to get her own place. I'm happy to report she got out unscathed.